Yo, what's up guys? It's Yellowfin, and we have a new type of tri-series coming up. So, it's titled the GT Series Qualifier 1, so this is the first one of 3. There's 3 qualifiers, and it's going to be for the prize car, which is the Citroen GT, which is RQ86, so let me just sort by that, so that'll probably be the quickest to get to it, if that'll work. Yep, there it is, the Citroen GT. So, it's a style icon, a French car, and it's a concept. And it probably has good MRA based on its stats. Like, it sort of looks like it would be a car that would have good MRA because of low 0 to 60, not too great of handling, and then decently high top speed. So for that RQ, it probably has insanely good MRA. And so it is for the GT Series Qualifier 1. That's the prize car you get, and that's what will happen if you get one of these GT Series tokens. So first, how we're going to start off this video is first I'm going to run through all of this stuff like on top drives, and then I will get to the specific details, which I have screenshots of. So this is my hand for this event. It is 5 times Great Exhibition, European Revolution, or American Frontier, and then 5 times 1950 to 1999 plus no prize cars. So this is my hand I'm going to be using. I have a hand that's actually really good. It almost fills up the RQ limit with the Peugeot Axia, my 113 Peugeot 306 Maxi, my 233 Donkervoort D8 Cosworth, my 233 Acura NSX, and what's going to be my 233 De Tomaso Guaira. So that's going to be my hand for this, and these are the rewards, and I'm pretty sure I have a very high chance of getting a GT Series token just based on how high my hand fills up the RQ limit. So that's what this is. So if you want to have a chance to participate for the Citroen GT, the prize car, you only need to have one of these tokens. So I mean, if you don't have a really good hand for this, I would suggest late joining, just because you have a pretty high chance. You just don't be in the bottom 100. So if you'd have like a very low tier hand, late joining would probably be your best option. Plus then you also get a ceramic pack too for the requirements for winning the challenge. So it's actually a challenge, not a tri-series. So it'll be down here in the challenge area, and there will be 3 of them. There's one that's free entry, so if you don't have a token at all. There's the one for the Citroen GT, which you only need 1 token, and then there's one that's a triple crown, which is you gotta have 3 tokens, and it'll give you like some more prizes. So I'll get into the specifics on that later. But the requirements for the challenge is going to be German, and then it is going to be 2010s to 2014. Now, I'm really excited about this, because this is what I have. I have 3 legendaries, 2 of which are really good, which is the Gumpert Apollo S, and then I have a Max 911 GT2 RS. Plus then I have an R8 Spider V10, which will also be useful for the final rounds, like if the RQ limit goes up a ton, and also any stuff in the rain. Plus I have the TT RS Plus Coupe, which is 4-wheel drive, so it'll be pretty useful too. Or coupe, I don't know why I said coupe, but yeah. And then the Bmw M6 Grand Coupe, which, well, I guess this one has the accent mark on it, so I don't really know. But this one doesn't. But yeah, the Bmw M6 Coupe Grand Coupe as well, which has great MRA, and that's basically it. It just has strong 0 to 60, so it'll be a good car for the drags. And then I have an Opel OPC Extreme, I have the Touareg for off-road, and then I'm working on collecting all the lower stuff right now. So, only thing I'm really lacking is just ultra-rare performance tire cars. I have the OPC Extreme, but all the lower tier stuff isn't really performance tire. I'm looking out for that Z4, so hopefully I can get one soon. But I may have to open a carbon. I do have enough to open 1 carbon, where the rest is still saved for the update. But I don't know, it'll all just depend, because there's also going to be a carbon fiber reward from the challenge and a ceramic pack, plus then other ceramic packs from the qualifiers too. So I'm just going to wait and see what I get. But then if I do need to open up a pack, I have all the fuse ready for it. Plus then for ultra rares and fuse, I got 1, but then I also have a build pile, which I have stuff I can sacrifice if needed, because it's a legendary prize car. If I have very good chances, which this is probably the best chance I'll ever have for a long time for a legendary prize car, I'm going to go all in for it. So, that's basically, I think, all I can say for right here. Now I'm going to move into the screenshots and tell you guys about all of that. For the first screenshot, this is what we have. So, the first event will be on Thursday to Sunday, which is the one going on right now, and so there's going to be 3 of them, which is there 3 chances to win a GT token, which is what they're being called for the name of the car, the Citroen GT. So it'll be going on for the next 2 weeks, according to what this says, and basically the big prize is a Citroen GT. But you also have a chance for what appears to be a, if I can see it, yeah, a standard and a premium pack, and a great collectible super rare. So either it's probably going to be a super rare prize car, which will be interesting, because a great collectible super rare, maybe it's like, I don't actually know, but it's pretty sure, I'm assuming it's going to be a prize car, because it is a collectible, while with other super rares, for most high tier players, which are going to be competing for it, there aren't very many collectible super rares, besides maybe like the Datsun Rally spec. But that's really the only super rare I can think of that like people would really be wanting if it's like given out for free. Like otherwise it's basically a disappointing super rare, or maybe like the Lotus Elise Sprint, because there aren't very many super rares where it's like, oh my gosh, this super rare is amazing. So it's probably going to be a prize car, which will be nice because that'll be a way to get a free super rare for anyone that does struggle to get the tokens. But if you late join, if you have like really bad hands for all of them, you should at least be able to have the chances to get one token. So then for the GT Finals, which is where you can get the Citroen GT, you only need one token, and that's where you're able to get a prize car, the legendary Citroen GT, and also a carbon fiber pack, which will probably be one for the German 2010-2014 like area. So that's probably what it'll be. And then the GT Triple Crown, which is what you need all 3 tokens, so you gotta win all tokens in all 3 of the qualifiers, which doesn't seem too bad based on getting just, you can't get in the bottom 100. So should be a way for lots of people to compete in it, earn all 3 tokens to be able to compete in this challenge. Plus it's also going to be easier to beat than the GT Final, but requires more success in the qualifier events for additional great rewards. So the more success in the qualifier events just means you gotta get the 3 tokens, but it does say it is going to be easier than winning the legendary prize car, which makes sense, because they can't basically be giving away a legendary prize car for free, because otherwise lots of people will have it. And this will seem like it'll be a much easier opportunity for people to win prize cars than in Tri-Series, because Tri-Series are much harder to win. But we'll have to see what the cars are that we're going to be having to go against. So that's what it says all for right here. Pretty interesting. This will be pretty fun. I'm going to enjoy this. I actually like this new idea for Tri-Series, because it does give all sorts of players like a chance to actually win a prize car. Besides for like, it also means though that you will actually have to try a lot harder for these. Like you are going to have to try, like if you miss out on one of these prize cars, then you're going to be coming up against it a lot, which would like what happened with the Year of the Ox or the like Call of the Wild or all those prize cars for those type of events. A lot of people have them because it was just a much easier chance to get them than like other prize cars. So that's why you see them more often. So especially with this, you're going to want to most likely win these prize cars unless they're like not too crazy overpowered where you can beat them just with your other generic legendaries. Otherwise, you're going to want to win these because you're going to be coming up against them a lot in the future. So, but we'll also have to see how hard the races are that you have to go against, how hard the rounds are, and also like how it all is. Because this is all a very new concept, but it's also a Tri-Series. Maybe it will be replacing old Tri-Series, which wouldn't make much sense because it would be more events. Like, I like it when you have lots of events and you'll be able to participate in tons of stuff. So, keeping the old Tri-Series system and this Tri-Series system is what I think the best way is. But I like them adding this system too, because it gives way for worse prize cars to be given away that not many people want to go all in a Tri-Series for, like the Citroen GT. And also then ways for lower tier players to actually win prize cars without having to be crazy pay to win and dumping in hundreds of dollars. So, this is why I think this is actually pretty good. Plus then, for the next screenshot, right here, it says, this is a different kind of structure for a Tri-Series. Each qualifier is a final event for someone. There's no event crescendo, but winning in these events is necessary to unlock the ability to win the prize car. If there's any particular prize car, and that's just saying stuff about suggesting like any other prize cars that would be good for mentioning or good for like being one used for this. So yeah, but the real thing that matters is right here. It's the final, each qualifier could be a final event for everyone, because if you get in the bottom 100 and like you don't make it for all 3, or like if you don't make it for 1, and then you don't get to participate in the Triple Crown. If you lose all 3 of them, then you don't get to participate for the final thing. But then there is also that open challenge where then you can win a prize car that's a super rare. So it's basically just a way for them to give away other prize cars that don't really get to be given away a lot. because usually prize cars that are given away are mostly high tier legendaries that people want to go all in for. This will be a pretty cool event. I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting prepared for it. I'm preparing all my cars for this because I have a feeling this will probably be one of my best shots at being able to win a legendary prize car. So that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these type of videos, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that cool stuff. I'm Elephant. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.